there friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're here at Hollywood Studios for a round of pin trading. Now for today's video there is no pin tension. I just want to see what we can find. We're going to go to every pin board, search for every pin trading cast member, and hopefully score some real deal banana peel pins. So no pin intention, let's see what we can find. Now here's a look at the Loungefly bag that I'm using today. It is my Zootopia Loungefly and I'm pairing it with my Disneyland lug bag for the 70th anniversary. And look at my Assistant Mayor Bellwether, well, criminally charged Assistant Mayor Bellwether bag charm from Miniso. Miniso sent me their whole entire Zootopia bag charms. I have all 6. I'll try to show you all 6. But yesterday I showed you Nick. This is Assistant Mayor Bellwether, criminally charged, of course. Now here's a look at the pins that I'm trading today. So we have all of these real deal banana peel pins. Some are Loungefly, some are just regular Disney pins, but they're all real deal banana peel pins. No Boo Boo Kitties today. All right, so let's head to our first pin board. We have a pin board right before you enter the park. So through this little archway here and over to your left, you have Movie Land, which is the kiosk where they sell a lot of merchandise, pins, plushies, all that stuff. So this corner here is where you can find your first pin board. All right, and here's a look at our first pin board over at Movie Land. Okay, we're looking for real deal banana peel pins. Okay, right away, nothing jumps out to me. The more you do pin trading, you can like instantly look at a board and just tell like, oh, these are all Boo Boo Kitties, because these are most of the pins you'll find in like those eBay pin lots or Amazon pin lots, so they're not authentic Disney pins. I call them Boo Boo Kitties. Yeah, I do not see anything here at our first board. All right, let's head into the park. Okay, so we officially made it into Hollywood Studios. Our next pin board is going to be over at Guest Relations. So you just jump in line, talk to the cast member, and they'll bring you over to the pin board. All right, so here's a look at the pin board in Guest Relations. Wow, this is a fantastic pin board. Okay, I do see some real deal banana peels. But I already have a ton of Wave A's, Wave B's. We'll save it for the next person. So nothing for me on the pin board at Guest Relations. It was a good pin board, a really, really good pin board. A ton of real deal banana peel pins. They had Wave A's. I think I even saw some Wave B's there. Now I am all done with the hidden Mickeys. I've got enough to take over to Disneyland in February or January. I was looking up how much it's going to cost me to go at the end of January, and it's only going to cost me about $1,000. I already bought a Magic Key, so I don't have to worry about like Disney tickets, but I'm going to be staying for 5 days this time, so like a full like Monday through Friday. So I just don't know like when is the best time to go. Should I wait and do it in February? Like, is that a better time to go? I don't know. I've only ever been to Disneyland one time. It was amazing, but I did go on Columbus weekend and it was just absolutely busy, like crazy, crazy busy. So I don't know. Maybe that's a good time to go, the end of January, but also we're going on a Disney cruise in the beginning of January, so maybe that might be a little bit of an overload. But we'll see what happens. But now let's head to our next pin board. So now let's take a look at the pin board here at Sid's / the Photo Pass Center. Okay, so we got some breaking news. No pin board inside Sid's. And also, none of the pin traders can sit in there right now just because they turned this little area into like a photo op for Jollywood Nights. So no pin trading. She told me they're all like congregating over by Epic. So we'll head over there and see if there are any pin traders, but nothing here right now. Let's keep moving. Let's take a look at the pin board here at Crossroads of the World. So this center thing right here. All right, and here's a look at the pin board at Crossroads of the World. Okay, let's see who we got here. Any real deal banana peel pins? No, I do see a Tokyo, right? This is Tokyo Disney. Hong Kong Disneyland. Okay, so whenever you see like an international pin on the board, most likely it's going to be a Boo Boo Kitty, because these manufacturers who make these Boo Boo Kitties will throw in like an international one just to make their pin lot seem a little bit more special, but it's definitely not authentic. I don't see anything that I want or need, so let's head to our next board. All right, so nothing for me at Crossroads of the World. Let's start making our way down Hollywood Boulevard. So we got pin trading cast members and pin boards all in these different shops. So let's start at Mickey's of Hollywood. Maybe there's a pin trading cast member. All right, so we did spot a pin trading cast member here in Mickey's of Hollywood. They do have a blind trade or trivia Let's do trivia. So we did the cast members trivia, and the question was a Zootopia related question. The cast member who had the pin pad is actually my very good friend that I've met through like pin trading here. I come here a lot, so some of the cast members are like, oh yeah, that's Kevin. But she's also a Zootopia fan. So we got to chatting about the movie and about the new attraction, all the merchandise. And then my question was a Zootopia question, and it was, in the film Zootopia, what kind of music does Mr. Big listen to? And in the film, Nick and Judy break into his car and they open the glove compartment and there's a CD in there, and he listens to like Rat Pat jazz music. So that's the answer. We got it right. It was a Boo Boo Kitty. It was the cast member costume Mickey pin, so didn't need it. But I do want to show you really quick. They have the Jollywood Nights merchandise available for purchase even if you're not going to the event. So take a look at this. Here is the Jollywood Nights merchandise, and it's just available for anyone to purchase even if you're not going to the event. So they still have a lot of the mugs. I think this was $16, right? No, $24.99. I was way off. And I'm pretty sure you do like put the cookie here on the side, right? Or is this the spoon wrap? We did this in the last video. We're not doing it again. They also have the little Loungefly bag, which is so cute, which I'm about to make the alarm go off. My bad. This is $85, and then they also have the t-shirt for $34.99, and I think that's it. They don't have the Spirit jersey or anything else, so I guess this is what's left or what they're allowing just regular guests to buy, which a lot of this will end up at Character Warehouse. So if you're interested in getting any of the Jollywood Nights stuff, I always advise like holding off, especially like Christmas merch. A lot of this is going to end up at Character Warehouse. So if you can wait till after the holidays, do it. But if you can't, get what you want. Get what you want. It's your money and you deserve whatever you want. So spend that money if you need to. But a lot of this will end up at Character Warehouse. Like a lot of the Halloween merch is at Character Warehouse already. So now we're going to cross over to Celebrity 5 and Dime and take a look at that pin board and hopefully spot a pin trading cast member. So here's a look at the pin board at 5 and Dime. And yeah, I don't really see anything right away. Alrighty, let's head to our next. So nothing on the pin board for me. Now let's do a sweep of this area and see if there are any pin trading cast members. And I also want to take a look at the pins that they've released, see if there's anything new. Okay, so I'm here by the pin wall, and I do not see anything new. I know they released a 2026 pin already. Well, this one here is new. It's one of the medals that was released on like a Tuesday. It's the Genie. And then I think we already saw this spinner one here for the 25 years of pin trading. And that looks to be about it for new pins. So nothing for me at Celebrity 5 and Dime. Let's continue to head down Hollywood Boulevard. Let's pop into Keystone Clothiers because I know they added a pin board, but if you don't see a pin board, there's sometimes pin trading cast members as well. So let's head there next. All right, so here's Keystone Clothiers. Let's pop inside. Here's a look at the pin board, and we have a pin trading cast members pin pad. Lovely. Look at this. Is this a Loungefly? It most certainly is a Loungefly. Okay, yeah, we want that, right? We love Loungefly pins. Look at little Finnick. That's my boy from Zootopia. Okay, for the Loungefly pin, Elastigirl, you're up for elimination. Good luck out there, Diva. We're taking home a little pastry. That's a macaroon. Oh, Mother Gothel, Queen Icon. All right, nice. What a score. And Keystone Clothiers was a hit. We scored the macaroon Loungefly pin. Is this Aurora? I believe it's Aurora, right? Yeah, that's definitely Aurora. Gorgeous. Now, if you recall, during our Christmas party blog, I was on the hunt for a jacket. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the jacket that I was on the hunt for, and it was sold out. It's so good. I think it's $129. Yeah, $129.99. It's a part of a whole like Expedition Mickey Mouse collection that they released, and the voice of Mickey Mouse went to Disney Springs and had like a grand reveal of this entire collection. It's so good. I want this so bad, but I think I might wait because I feel like it will go to Character Warehouse. Let me check sizing though. Large, extra large. Oh, maybe not. They don't have a medium. Uh-oh. I guess if I find a medium, we should score it, huh? They also released the crew neck as well, Expedition Mickey Mouse. I think this is $69.99. Yeah, $69.99 for this. And then there it goes. That's the voice of the Mickey Mouse. All right, so that is going to do it for Hollywood Boulevard. Let's start making our way down Sunset Boulevard. We have a few pin boards at the gift shops on Sunset. Let's start with the Walt Disney World Ticket Central Hollywood Junction, which is going to be the guest experience team. It's right here by the fountain. Boom, it's that building there. Let's go. So here's a look at the pin folio at the guest experience team. Nice. Oh, that's a really good looking bowling pin. Wow, nice. Alrighty. I don't see anything here that I want or need, so let's keep moving. All right, so nothing for me at the Walt Disney World Ticket Central Hollywood Junction. I'm always amazed when they pull out the pin folio thing. I forget they have one. Okay, let's head to Sunset, right? Beverly Sunset right here, where they have all the Pixar merch. I believe they do have a pin board there. Let's go. Oh, we got some entertainment before the pin board. All right, so here's a look at the pin board in Beverly Sunset. Alrighty, I don't see anything on the board. We also have a pin trading cast members pin pad. And I don't see anything here. Alrighty, let's keep moving. So I didn't find anything in Beverly Sunset. Let's cross over to the Majestic Theater and see if there are any pin trading cast members here. Alright, so we do have a pin trading cast member here in the Majestic Theater. And here's a look at their pins. So there was nothing for me at the Majestic Theater. Let's pop into Sunset Club Couture, which also connects to Once Upon a Time. So they share a pin board. The pin board's going to be more on the Once Upon a Time side, but I just like saying Sunset Club Couture. All right, so here's a look at the pin board. Okay. Right away, I don't see anything here that I want or need. So let's head to our next. All right, so nothing for me at Sunset Club Couture / Once Upon a Time. Let's cross over to Sunset Ranch Pins and Souvenirs. It's just right across the street. I do my own sound effects, and they're great. All right, so here's a look at the pin board at Sunset Ranch Pins and Souvenirs. We also have pin trading cast members pin pads. Do you mind if I show your pin pad? All right, we got one here. Oh, that is very full. And then another one here. Nice. All right, so I don't see anything that I want or need for my collection, so let's keep moving. So nothing for me at Sunset Ranch Pins and Souvenirs. Let's start heading towards the Tower of Terror. We're gonna pop into the gift shop, the Tower Hotel Gifts, because there's a pin board all the way in the back where you pick up your photo from the attraction. So let's head there. Okay, so here is the Tower Hotel Gifts. Let's pop inside and take a look at the pin board. So here's a look at the pin board at the Tower Hotel Gifts. Wow, look at the Star Wars pins. Those are hidden Mickeys from, I think, 2023. There's Pain and Panic. That's a really good one. Yeah, some pretty awesome stuff here. But I don't need any. I have a few of these already. Yeah, I don't see anything here that I want or need, but we do have some real deal banana peel pins here, so that's awesome. All right, let's keep moving. Tower Hotel's pin board was actually pretty good. Now, I didn't take anything because I didn't need any of those pins, but not the worst. Now, let's head over to Rockin Roller Coaster. We're gonna go to Rock Around the Shop and take a look at the pin board. Here is a Rockin Roller Coaster. Let's head over to Rock Around the Shop, which can be found right here, Rock Around the Shop. So here's a look at the pin board at Rock Around the Shop. And, all right, I don't really see anything right away. Yeah, all right, let's keep moving. Nothing on the pin board for me, but I just want to take a look at some of the pins that they have, starting off with the blind boxes. No new blind boxes here. That Pluto Christmas blind box sold out so fast. Just some Star Wars pins. Oh, the lanyards are on sale right now for $10. That's pretty good. Oh, ding, ding, ding. Is this a new pin for Rockin Roller Coaster? All access VIP backstage pass. This is $17.99. I think this is new, right? Maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. That's actually kind of cute. I like the colors. Here it is. The 2026 pin. This is the one I was trying to find to show you all. 2026 pin, already released, $17.99. Oh, it's very cute. I like the colors. So nothing for me at Rock Around the Shop. Now, we do have a little pin cart over in this area. Now, normally there's not any pin trading cast members, never aboard, but I feel like I've seen one once before. So anytime I'm here at Hollywood Studios, I always just do a little walk past just to see, because you never know. Also, there could be pin trading cast members pretty much anywhere, like some of the custodial cast members will have pin pads, so you never know. Always keep your eyes peeled. Say it with me now, like a banana. That's right, that's right. I always like to stop here at the Villains Unfairly Ever After show and just see if there are any pin trading cast members. Right now, we do not have one, but look at that. There is no one waiting for the show. Wow, that is like, you're gonna have a whole theater to yourself. That's nice. Ah, that's why. The next show isn't until 12:30. It's currently 12 o'clock on the dot, so people are waiting for a really good seat. So the closer it gets to 12:30, I'm sure it'll be a pretty full show. All right, so now that we're done with Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard, we can now start making our way into the different lands. So we're gonna go closer to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, but first there is a bowler hat, no, a Brown Derby hat, sorry, over at the Brown Derby, the Hollywood Brown Derby. Took me a minute to land this plane, but we all got here safely, I guess. Well, hello, Christmas divas. Blanche, Rose, Dorothy. Yep, the Golden Girls of Christmas. So cute. All right, here's the Hollywood Brown Derby. Let's go take a look at the Derby hat. All right, so here is a look at the Derby hat. Okay, we're gonna give this a spin. Now, if you do see anything you like on here, just tell the cast member, they'll grab it for you. There are no pin backings here, so don't put your hand underneath there because you will get stabbed. Oh, nice, real deal banana peel. Lovely. Okay, so I don't really see anything here for me. Let's keep moving. So, the Derby hat did have a real deal banana peel pin. It was the Percy pin from that starter set. I don't need it, but very nice to see a real deal banana peel pin on there. Now we're gonna start heading towards Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway because over at the exit, they moved all the merchandise there, and that's where you can find the pin board. So let's go take a look. Dale is literally, Dale is literally just standing right in front of me. How he doing? We're headed to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, but the last time we were here was for Jollywood Nights, and we did have a really good time, but after sitting with my day and my experience at Jollywood Nights, I decided that I'm more of a Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party fan, just because Jollywood Nights, it was a lot of shows, and y'all know I don't really love shows. The only show that I really loved from Jollywood Nights was the Nightmare Before Christmas one that they do inside the Frozen Theater. That one was amazing, and then also the Muppets one, but the only parts I liked were when Miss Piggy and Kermit were on stage, which was like maybe 4 or 5 times. A majority of it is the dancing and the singing of it all, which I'm not the biggest fan. Now I respect theater, Tony is a theater person, so I respect the arts, but me personally, I like attractions, I like to pin trade, I like to try the little snacks and stuff. Not really big on shows. Even as a kid, never really enjoyed shows, but if you love a good show, Jollywood Nights might be your jam. Me? Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. This is the exit for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and the pin board can be found right here in the Great Movie Finds. That's the name of this little shop. All right, so here's a look at the pin board at Great Movie Finds. And, the Yoda is really good. So I say we take that Yoda, and then let's trade away the Donald Wave A, Easter Donald. All right, and Great Movie Finds was a hit. We scored the Yoda pin. This is from the Star Wars blind box. Star Wars actually has a few blind boxes. This is like one of the older ones where all the pins are circular. I believe there are 8 pins in this set. So that's a good find. Now we're gonna head to Frozen Fractals all around and take a look at the pin board. Haha, y'all thought I wasn't gonna sing it? All around, yeah. Oh, I threw a little sauce on that today. Here's a look at the pin board at Frozen Fractals all around. All right, let's see. Right away, nothing is jumping out at me. So, yeah, I don't really see anything here that I want or need, so let's keep moving. Nothing for me at the pin board over at Frozen Fractals all around. Yeah, nothing. I'm just creeping over to Indiana Jones, Epic Stuntacular. No pin board. Sometimes you can see pin trading cast members outside. They don't always have pin trading cast members outside, but once in a while you'll spot one. So always check Indiana Jones, Epic, Stuntacular. So our next stop is going to be Tatooine Traders. Oh, that lighting is horrendous. All right, so here's a look at the pin board in Tatooine Traders. And all right away, I don't see anything that I want or need. So let's keep moving. Nothing for me at Tatooine Traders, let's start heading towards Toy Story Land. We're going to go to Jessie's Trading Post. That's where you can find the pin board. It's after Toy Story Mania, the attraction. Yeah, there's no pin trading over in this area because, you know, the Muppets Courtyard is getting redone to Monsters Inc. Little Land. So no pins over here, and I always like to cut through Galaxy's Edge just so I can get all the Star Wars feels, you know what I mean? So we popped into Batu Market because I'm still hoping that they will release Life Day merchandise. They have not. They have not released any Life Day merchandise. All right, let's head to Toy Story Land. Okay, so I'm leaving Galaxy's Edge, and you know they sometimes have that roaming character. She has like the blue bob. She's always out and about. I don't know her name. I'm so sorry to that diva, but she asked me what I was up to here in Galaxy's Edge, and I was like, well, I'm actually transporting a prisoner who is wanted for fraud and just a plethora of crimes. And she just looked at me and went, she wanted to laugh so bad. Also, I'm passing Olga's Cantina right now, and I've only ever been here like once, and I remember it being really, really fun. The beverages that they have are like really like out of this world. They also have mocktails. I went for my birthday almost 2 years ago. Wow, almost 2 years ago. And I don't know, should we do a vlog, like a Star Wars vlog? I know a lot of people are not into the Star Wars fantasy, and I think the last time we did a Star Wars vlog, it did okay, and I don't think people were really into it, but I love a Star Wars vlog. And in that vlog, we didn't go to Olga's Cantina, and Tony's actually off from work tomorrow. So should I book a res for this, and then we get to go to Olga's Cantina? I guess we could make it a Hollywood Studios vlog and just ride some attractions, have a good time. Let me call him. Hold on. You're working? Oh, you're off tomorrow, right? All right, so I just spoke to Tony. I think we could do it. I think we can have a Hollywood Studios vlog and go to Olga's Cantina on his dime. Yeah, let me book all that now. So we made it to Toy Story Land. Let's head over to Jessie's Trading Post. Now, Jessie's Trading Post can be found after Toy Story Mania. So it's the gift shop after the attraction. Now, if you want to, you could ride the attraction to the gift shop, but I like to just take the exit path. So you're just gonna look for the Pixar ball and follow this path all the way to the back. So we made it into Jessie's Trading Post. It is always chaotic in here, but the pin board can be found at the register. All right, and here's a look at the pin board at Jessie's Trading Post. And yeah, I don't see anything here. Let's keep moving. All right, so nothing for me at Jessie's Trading Post. Jessie's Trading Post or Jessie's No Good Trading Post. Yeah, nothing there for me. Now, we do have one more pin board. It's over by the Little Mermaid Musical Adventure. So there's like a kiosk next door to the show building. So let's go take a look at that pin board. And then that's our final one. So we made it to our final stop. This is the Little Mermaid, a musical adventure. And then the kiosk or the little area with all the merchandise is just right here. This is so not a kiosk. All right, so here's a look at our final pin board. And I don't see anything on the pin board. Are these all like trivia or blind trade? Look at all right, we got to take a crack at it. So we got the trivia right. Look, this is like the holy grail of pins. Wow. Okay, I have to do a trade here. You know what? Let's go with the Scrooge McDuck. And then I will give you... Let's see, what do I have here? Oh, you could pick. You could pick for your next trivia. Everything I have here is up for trade, so whatever you'd like. Absolutely. He is a Loungefly pin. That's fine. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so we are going out with a bang. That pin trading cast members pin pad was all real deal banana peel pins. Now, my trivia question was, in the movie Up, Carl and Ellie are saving up to go where? And the answer is Paradise Falls. So they're saving up money so they could travel to Paradise Falls. So we got it right. You saw all the incredible pins. I picked the Scrooge McDuck just because I think he'll trade the best later down the line. So yeah, that was really good. That was a really, really good final pin trade. Alrighty, friends, that is going to do it for our time pin trading here at Hollywood Studios. We're walking away with some pretty fantastic pins. Also, the pin boards were pretty good today. Like, I'm honestly surprised how good they were. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. You can follow me on every single social media platform at WDW Kevin. I am the cockroach of the internet. You can find me just about everywhere, and I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, we did have to close out the video by the Divas of Christmas. The Divas Who Slayed Christmas. Yeah, the Divas Who Slayed Christmas. Rose, Blanche, Dorothy. All right, bye-bye.